why I asked.
Good morning. Before we call the meeting to order, a couple of housekeeping items. If you're here as a citizen and you would like to address the trust, if you would please go outside and sign a sheet at the appropriate time in the agenda. We will call on you either when your item is brought up or at the end of the session. There will be an opportunity to speak. And then also I'd ask if you have a cell phone on, you'd please put it on mute. With that being said, let's call to order the July 25th, 2019 meeting of the Oklahoma City Airport Trust. And first item on our agenda is to approve the minutes of the June 27th, 2019 Oklahoma City Airport Trust.
Move approval.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, please cast your votes. And it is so approved. Next, Director's Report.
No Director's Report this morning, Mr. Chairman.
And moving along, Will Rogers World Airport, sir.
Under Will Rogers, we're asking approval for item A, which is to approve grant agreements with the Federal Aviation Administration. This is for two projects. One is to acquire some snow removal equipment. The grant is for $902,307. The other grant is for $2,729,223, and this is to rehabilitate Terminal Access Road. These are for the Airport Improvement Program grant funds that are offered by the FAA. Item B is to approve change order number 1 to our contract with CGC LLC. This is for our Parking Lot 1 rehabilitation project. It's actually a decrease of $25,108.50. Item C is approving change order 3 to the contract with ResTech for the Garage A repairs and waterproofing project. It's an increase of $47,793.02 in 30 calendar days. Item D is approving change order number 4 to the contract with Timberlake Construction Company Incorporated for the terminal expansion project. It's an increase of $25,778.73, adding 2 calendar days. Item E is approving and ratifying addendas 1, 2, and 3 for the request for bids for the runway brooms with an air blasting carrier vehicle. This is receiving the recommendation on the bids opened on June 5th and awarding and approving the contract with MB Companies Incorporated for $1,964. Item F is approve and ratify addendas 1 and 2 for the project to rehabilitate the terminal access roadways. This is phase 1. Received the recommendation on the bids opened on May 29th, awarding that contract base bid and alternate number 1 to Crossland Heavy Contractors Incorporated for $4,564,000, approving contract and bonds. Item G is approving the project manual by Benham Design LLC for the reconstruction of Station 2 and the replacement of 2 moving sidewalks. Authorization advertising bids to be opened on August 28th. And last is item H, approve the resolution authorizing professional services for runway 1331 project pavement evaluation with H.W. Lochner Incorporated in an estimated amount of $170,991.91. Those are the items under Will Rogers.
Thank you, sir. You've heard the items, trustees, under Will Rogers. What is the desire? We have a motion to approve. And a second. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, please cast your votes. And it is approved. Wiley Post Airport.
2 items for Wiley Post Airport related to the grant we're receiving this year. Item A is approving the grant agreement with the FAA for $525,613. This is for Wiley Post Phase 4 Sequence 2 project. And item B is to receive the recommendation regarding the bids opened on May 29th for the Phase 4 Sequence 2 project and awarding that contract to Libra Electric Company for $433,275, approving contract and bonds. Request approval.
You have a request for approval. We have a motion to move for approval. And a second. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, please cast your votes. And it is approved. Next up, Clarence Page Airport.
This is related to the grant receiving for Page Airport. Item A is to approve the grant with the FAA for $35,728. This is for a pavement assessment project. And item B is approving the resolution authorizing professional services to do the pavement classification number study with CEC Corporation for $38,698. Request approval.
You've heard the items for Clarence Page. We have a motion to approve And a second. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. And it is approved. Next up, items under general.
All we have under general is just to receive the delinquent accounts receivable report, construction project status report, and the budget to actual report as of June 30. Request approval.
You've heard the items under general. We have a motion to approve.
Second.
And a second. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. And the items are approved. Lease and other agreements.
Item A is to approve the signatory passenger airline use and operations agreement with Alaska Airlines, Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and United Airlines. This is retroactive to July 1st. Item B is approving de-icing tank storage agreements with Delta Airlines and Southwest Airlines and United Airlines, also retroactive to July the 1st. Item C is approving the supplement agreement number 42 with the Federal Aviation Administration as it relates to Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center. Item D is approved supplement agreement number 5 to the surface use agreement with Barron Exploration Company Incorporated at Wiley Post. Item E is adopt the joint resolution between the Trust and the City of Oklahoma City revising the fuel flowage and storage fees rates, and that was effective on July the 1st. Item F is approve the easement agreement with Southwestern Bell doing business as AT&T. This is providing some data transmission services for the air traffic control tower at Wiley Post. G is to approve an easement with Oklahoma Gas and Electric Company to provide some electrical transmission services for FC Oklahoma. And item H is approve the assumption and use guarantee for a conveyance of PWA T-Hanger Unit 1603 and 1604E. This is from Quetzal Limited Partnership to Bullet Aviation Properties at Wiley Post Airport. Item I is approving the audit contract with Allen Gibbs and Hewlett LC. This is to do the audit for the Trust Affairs. This is in the amount of $40,897. And then item J is approve a ground services agreement with a business doing business as Wingate by Wyndham. This is for ground transportation services at Will Rogers. And those are all the items under leases and agreements. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You've heard the items under leases and agreements. We have a motion to approve. And a second. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. And it is approved.
And item 9, request approval of the requisitions, please.
We have a motion to request the requisitions. We have a motion. Second. Any comments? Seeing none, please cast your votes. And it is so done. Next up, any citizens wishing to be heard? Has anybody signed up?
No, sir.
Any staff wishing to be heard? Seeing none. I think that... And trustees. Any trustees with a passing comment? Thank you for making yourself available. Thank you for participating in the meeting. We are adjourned.